On the 8th day of Pilates, my instructor gave to me. You gotta keep watching to find out. Hello, hello, Gretchen here from Balance to the Core, and we are on day 8 of our 12 days of Pilates. So if you have not watched the previous ones, press that I to get the previous exercises and work your way up to this fabulous day of extension. So today we're going to work extension. So that means we are going to work the posterior side of the body as we are lying down on our stomach, okay? So working an extension, we are actually super powerful and super strong. We just don't do enough of it because we are flexed forward in our days all the time. When we read, when we drive, when we cook, when we are at our desks, everything is in front of us. Very rarely are we opening up in extension. So we're really going to work it today and hone the skills that allow us to come up properly and not just sear into our lower backs. Okay, so I want you to lie down on your stomach now and let's work into it. Okay, so when we did our bridges, right, that's when we lift our pelvis up in the air. We did it by using our seat muscles. Our seat muscles are what opens up the front of our hips, right? So in this position, we want to be active. So I actually want you to push your pelvis into the ground evenly, not so much so where it's overly squeezed, but enough where it's heavy into the mat so you can activate your seat muscles to open up that hip. Your legs stay long and they stay heavy on the mat and they don't move, okay? So we're gonna work our upper body here. So I want you to keep that pelvis down, keep reaching the legs in opposition, and then feel the top part of your spine work its way up out of your head, okay? Now, as you reach your head long, you will lift the upper body, but I want you to think more reaching out of the pelvis rather than up and yanking into the back, right? So if you really anchor and reach the legs, reach each vertebrae away from each other as it shoots out of the top of your head and your heart pushes through your ribs. It should feel like an even arc up and then lower down. So try that again. Anchor, reach the legs, reach the spine, and your shoulders just stay stabilized on your back. Good. And then we lower down. So try to do the same thing, but our arms will lift with us. So you won't be able to lift as high, but it's going to be more muscle power. Legs and feet stay heavy and long. Anchor the pelvis. Stretch out of the head as you lift up and lower. So that whole spine should get equal work. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add the arms with it. So we're going to do what's called breaststroke. So you're going to inhale, we lift up. Exhale, reach the arms. We hover the chest. And then stretch the arms out to the sides into your hips as you inhale. Exhale, dive. Inhale, open. Again, find the length in your spine rather than the lift. And then lower everything down. Good. So if you find yourself searing into the low back, it means you're just lifting too much. You may have let go of the seat muscle. So that's why it's really about precision and control. These are very big elements of Pilates. So as you sort of circle those arms around, I want you to anchor the pelvis more, reach the legs more, reach out of the spine more as you lift, right? And then lower it down. It feels really good when you get it right. You know when you're not sort of doing something correctly when it hurts, okay? Just stretch back into a shell stretch. And now let's put it all together, shall we? Yes, we shall. All right, let's do this right into our 100. Here we go.